Right, so you've just spawned. What do you do? I am here to ask and answer that one simple question, guys. Now, first things first, you've got to kind of get your bearings, see what sort of biomes are around and whether or not this world is really actually worth your time investing some good solid hours in playing Minecraft in. So as you can see here, I already spawned before. That was just a cool little intro, if I do say can't speak English today. Never mind me. If I do say so myself. So, I'm just going to be running through with you guys what a good spawn location is. I spawned right here next to a village, which is always good. Normally you find villages kind of on sort of plains biomes, which plains biome, perfect biome to spawn in, by the way. So the reason why one of these is kind of essential straight up is, as you can see here, there's plenty of food, so that can help get you established early on in the game before you go on any of those long caving adventures, and also if you need to recover health. And it's also good to make sure there are wheat fields here. They usually are, but you just make bread and breed these guys up, make a massive sort of village thing, and try and find the best kind of ultimate villager sort of trades you can get. I'll be back momentarily, guys. I've just got to move on to my next topic now. Now, on my way to my next objective, as it is, I will talk to you a little bit about what to kind of do when you first get into a game. If you're going to do a little bit of exploring to try and find a good biome or a good amount of scenery, or like the biome of your choice, pretty much, it's always good to get yourself a bed so you can just sit down, set spawn, so if you die you don't go all the way back to the start and have to try and find your way back to that point. So to make a bed you just need wool and 3 wooden planks. To make wooden planks you punch a tree, get some oak wood, and voila. I'll just give you a demonstration, and there you are. To make a crafting table as well, which is what you're going to need to do, you just need 4 wooden planks, and you just plonk that down, right click on it, and you can make yourself a bed. So just 3 wooden planks like that, and just pretend these are wool blocks for argument's sake, and 3 wool blocks like that, and instant bed, which means you can sleep through the night to avoid any unpleasant mobs such as zombies and creepers, which we all hate. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really good to have a bed on you, which I don't actually have, which is kind of silly of me, but yeah, I think I'm strong enough to fight any monsters that come my way. And there we are, I've spotted my next objective: cows. With wheat is probably what you want to try and get first of with your food supply. So you can breed villagers for one, they're a food source, and when you have wheat out in your hand like this, cows follow you. Cows are very important to get really straight, fast up. You're gonna need these guys to make they're a good food source, and B, they give you leather. They're the only mob, I believe, that do give you leather. So you need to kind of establish a cow farm really early on in the game so you can breed up a good amount of these guys. I'll just cut to me getting these guys to the camp, and then I'll explain part 2 of this. So guys, I've just realised I've kind of missed out on a pretty important part for your first night. It's probably good to get a bed so you can skip the night if you're new to the game, so you don't have to face any of the hostile mobs that spawn. So you get 3 different types of mobs. You get a zombie, a skeleton, and a creeper. So the zombie and skeleton are pretty much self-explanatory. The skeleton is a ranged mob, whereas the zombie is over there, and that one is a melee or close combat sort of mob. So zombies are generally the easiest ones, followed by... Oh, actually no, there's spiders as well. Excuse me. But yeah, spiders are a pain and a half. And I've lost a cow. I'll be right back after I've skipped the night and I can continue talking about mobs. And done. Have a little baby cow now, so just to breed them you right click the wheat on both of them. So yeah, what was I talking about before? Yes, hostile mobs. So there are actually 5, or actually, just don't listen to anything I say, guys. There are a lot of different types of mobs, I'll just say that, because of their blazes and everything like that, and endermites. But let's just go with the 5 standard ones you'll be faced with on your first night, pretty much. You'll be faced with spiders, endermen, zombies, creepers, and skeletons. They're mostly all pretty easy to deal with. To start off with, the endermen, you don't want to look at them at all. When you look at an enderman, they get really aggravated and start to attack you. Everything else is pretty straightforward with attacking and everything. So enough of that. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the video. I've just told you a couple of the basics so far. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the video maybe just building a little cow farm and a little bit more of a wheat farm, maybe down by the water there. And I'll just explain some key points about building a cow farm and a wheat farm, just for you guys. So I'll be back after I've kind of got my plan sorted out and I'm ready to get going into the project. So guys, just for this kind of, let's just say this scenario of you turning up and you're actually following my advice, I would build a wheat farm first so it's easy to breed cows, because you need the wheat to breed the cows in the first place. And this is assuming you do find a village and you do have the wheat fields already available to you. If not, you get seeds just by breaking grass. I'll see if I can see. There you are. So you just do that, and I'll run through the process a little bit in a bit more detail in a minute after I've just cleared this area out and got my design down. So I'll be back with you guys shortly. Right, so now I've cleared an area just around this bit here for me to start placing wheat. This isn't going to be my final design. It's just going to be an easy setup for the first sort of couple of days that you're in Minecraft, or just as you're kind of gaining your bearings. You might not even want this spot later on in the future. It's just a quick and easy design. So to use a hoe, you right click on ground. It has to be near water. I think it's up to 4 blocks away. If you get it up to 5, it'll just end up not going brown color like that and just turning back to normal grass. So you hoe a decent area, how much ever food you'd like, really. It's good to have more than too much than too little, I find. If you've got too much, you can just make sorry guys, I'm really tired. Hard day today. I've just been gardening non-stop all day. But yeah, if you have too much, you can just make the wheat into wheat bales, which you then it uses 9 wheat in 1 bale, so it's an easier way of storing it, and it does look cool. So yeah, you just basically do this around water, and then right click to plant all your crops, and then just watch them grow. You can't do this underground unless there's light involved. Unnatural light, like from glowstone or torches. So this is just the basic setup for the night of the wheat farm. I'll just start on doing a basic cow farm pretty much now. I'll be back with you guys again shortly. So now onto the cow farm. What you guys are going to need is a whole lot of sticks, so you just make them by doing that with planks. You get sticks, you get 4 for every 2 planks, which is quite good. And then to make your fences, it's actually changed, damn it. You need wood. You put wood on the side like that, and then wood on the other side, sticks down the middle. It used to just be all sticks, that's why I made so many sticks. So yeah, 36 fences should be fine for now. It's just really basic, guys. I'm just going to fence off a small area to keep the cows contained. This looks like a good enough spot. And I should have saved myself a little bit of wood. So this space is plenty for now. I'm just going to chuck on 2 fence gates and maybe a little roof off, kind of slanting down, just for the cows for now. They don't actually need anything at all. Like, they don't need grass under them. You can put anything you pretty much want under them. Cows, also you can milk them, which is always good. Milk, if you get poisoned, you can only get poisoned by cave spiders, which you only find in abandoned mine shafts. You can get spawned by... let me start that over again. You can only be poisoned by cave spiders or witches. Witches throw poison potions at you sometimes, which can be a pain. A rather big pain. But yeah, now that I've got wood, I'll show you guys how to make the fence gates. So it's just the opposite. 2 in the middle. I'm going to make 2 of them. And then sticks either side, and there you are. And to activate it, you just right click them, pretty much with anything in Minecraft. And I used the wrong one, didn't I? Yep. Not having a good day. Something you have to be wary of as well. I'd put a light source in with the cows, otherwise hostile mobs will spawn in there. They're not going to attack the cows or anything, but you might just get a shock when you go in there to collect your leather and good beefy goodness. So you just right click to sleep in a bed, and you'll see in a minute that it just kind of, the night goes by in like 2 seconds and no mobs spawn. Beautiful sunset. There we are. See? God, he was going fast. But yeah, I'm just gonna... You're not messing with my gate, are you? Don't think they can mess with gates. I think it's only doors that they mess with. So I'm just gonna go and muster up my cows and put them in their little enclosure. So don't... Oh, there's a sheep as well. You don't need new cows to breed, you just make them super inbred. Which is kind of disgusting when you think about it, but that's what happens with all these big cow farms in real life anyway. Yeah, it is life. As Mr. Kelly once said, such is life. There we are. And now I just got to get the sheep out of here. I don't want to kill them because I want to build a sheep farm as well. And voila. That is how baby cows are made. So now we've got our basics set up. I'm going to probably just end this little episode. It's been fun. I've kind of decided to go with a new kind of format for my Minecraft videos. Instead of just going ahead and doing all these strange, stupid builds, I'm just going to go and be a little bit more informative, just for people who have only just recently purchased Minecraft or are thinking of getting into Minecraft. Just some of the basic ways on how to play the game and not die, pretty much. Which I'm probably going to fail at, because I die a lot. But anyway, I've been the elusive Mr. H, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, hopefully. If there's anything you'd like me to see... If there's anything you'd like to see me do in the next episode or the next couple of episodes, if you're new to Minecraft, just comment in the comments section, and I will be more than happy to if I don't do it on the YouTube channel, I'll definitely personal message you and tell you how to do it. But yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next chapter.